on a period over 1,000 days, so about 3 years for it to go around its star this year, means that it's far enough away that its temperature is comparable to that of Jupiter. It's around 150 Kelvin is equilibrium temperature. So a cold Jupiter, and that's very unusual. The method that we use, the transit method, mostly to look for exoplanets, is strongly biased towards planets which are close to the star, and that's why we know of so many hot Jupiters, even though hot Jupiters are actually kind of rare intrinsically. We know of many of them because they're just really easy to find. The odds are really in your favor, and it really comes down to alignment. If you have two things close to each other, it's easier to kind of line them up than it is to have two things, space your hands far apart and try to get a straight line requires a more finely tuned position than having your hands very close together. And it's the same thing with transits. So these planets are pretty unusual. And when we looked through the list of the 5,000 exoplanets that we knew about, we did this rank ordering of which one would have the right properties to form an exomoon, which one would then have the right sort of mass and radius that could hold onto those moons, hold onto us, modulo the Rayleigh scattering atmosphere, which makes it appear yellow. But if you're out in space, it would appear white. So we did this with There's No Green Stars, and it kind of inspired me a little bit and started me with projects of it last summer to think about how would you look for stars which are just anomalous in terms of their spectrum in any way. Here's an example that has these strange elements, but maybe just the broadband colors are off. So maybe you have a certain combination of color on Earth, right? There's actually examples of leaves which are very dark colored, like red colors and even close to black colors as well. So I don't think it's universally true that has to be so, but for why it is that most life or most photosynthetic life on Earth has converged on not using the green light, I'm not sure of the answer, but I suspect there are probably listeners out there who know more about this than I do. So I'm not going to try and embarrass myself by speculating as to why that.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ugh. Oh. What do you think? gotta go with this shit. Hey. Oh my god. Jeez.